Price Chopper, but that's pickup only.
So you're saying that app actually sets up delivery?
Yeah, like literally.
Oh,
look,
wow.
Yeah. Like they'll
Instacart?
Instacart,
Wow, that's pretty
yeah.
nuts,
So it says
huh?
delivery isn't available here, but if you were to go to, if you're gonna move, like you said, you are probably that they might, they might do it,
Yeah.
So, wherever you move, I'm betting in Bristol they would. It's just because we're in
They
a different.
definitely would.
Yeah, they definitely would. I think it's because we're in a smaller town. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's a smaller town with not too much going on in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think any delivery people would be really out here like that.
No.
You probably don't get any Ubers out here either.
We can.
Oh, you can?
Honestly, it seems like you can get an Uber pretty much anywhere these days.
Yeah.
My buddy actually Ubers to work.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over at my job, I got a buddy who's been asking me to stream lately. Hey guys, what's going on? Ben ST here. I got Tyler Atkins, my friend.
What's up,
from
dude?
Before I even knew this dude in real life, we were doing a lot of Xbox and Facebook, and he is a family member to a friend of my family, and reached out to me recently, hit me up. Thank you, by the way,
Definitely,
because good to hang out today. We've already been talking a lot, and we were just talking about
just
our towns and
about
different things.
Different
He was
things,
talking
like,
about Instacart, which is pretty cool. This is not an ad though, so I'm just gonna set that aside real quick. But they deliver groceries.
Deliver groceries.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
This town doesn't have, too many grocery stores. It's got one grocery store for 10 miles. So they wouldn't deliver here. But talking about different things, going into stories. You guys all know me. I'm gonna be over here in this camera today, and we're gonna just get right into it and get back into like all the stuff, all the meat of life here.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is where are you from right now?
Originally I'm from East Hartford, but I grew up in Storrs, Mansfield. Growing up as a kid.
Near Yukon?
Near Yukon, yep.
Cool.
I grew up basically right outs, like I would have to say maybe like 10 to 15 minutes away from Yukon. It maybe even shorter than that. So it was pretty cool, growing up like that,
I grew up only 30 minutes from there.
Yeah.
Stafford.
Yeah, Stafford, yeah.
I was living there 21 years.
Yeah, my a lot of my family's from Stafford, but that's why we moved up that way from East Hartford, because at the time my dad and my mom, we were living at our great grandmother's house, or my great grandmother's house, and basically what happened is they saved up enough money to get a mobile home out there, and back then they were pretty expensive. I think it was close to $100,000 just to get a mobile home out in out in Mansfield.
These days the housing market, you can just find like a little ass house in the middle of nowhere for
exactly.
that. And
Wow.
And times have changed all over everything's all over the place now.
Exactly.
Certain things are more expensive, some things have plummeted.
Exactly. Like
funny changes.
And it's it wasn't the best life, you know what I mean, because there were some issues with my family, and wasn't the best, but other than that, it was pretty good, you know what I mean. I got to see my family, but
that's about what I'd say for me too.
Yeah.
Growing up in that part of Connecticut,
that's
kind of what it ends up being. You got to deal with certain family members having a drug problem or whatever.
Exactly.
You got to grow up with you have all the best family moments and stuff.
Yeah,
life's not the best. Times did have their hard times, but overall it's a good growing experience. Honestly, kind of being out there in the middle of nowhere, not a lot of work and stuff like that. Honestly, I think it's really turned me into a much harder life crusader here.
Exactly.
Basically had nothing, came from nothing. I don't think anybody before us even really had college degrees or anything like that.
Exactly.
Nobody was a big business person or CEO or nothing like it's been a long line of grunt work probably.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd have to say, because there was there was just a lot of drugs flowing throughout there because because Willimantic was a big, it's a little
proprietor of that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's and that's only maybe 40 minutes from Stafford. So and it's like 20 minutes from stores.
Yeah, that was the main place everybody would just go to get their shit.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And I lived in Willimantic for about
this is Eastern Connecticut we're talking about.
Yeah, Eastern Connecticut, yeah. And
you lived in Willimantic.
I lived in Willimantic, yes, for about 2 years. It wasn't pleasant, I can tell you that much. There was a lot of drugs. I actually heard a story that back in the late 90s, there was a drug kingpin living in Willimantic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like he was like this big time dude, had a huge street gang and wouldn't play no games. Like it was like this dead end project block that basically it was right near actually where I believe it was right where the veterans little places where the McDonald's, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like a cemetery right near there too? There's like a Taco Bell, McDonald's, gas station.
Yeah, and the Burger King.
And then there's just like random. I think there's like a random cemetery just sitting out there on the side.
There might be. That's further down actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically there's like if you go up towards the what is it called? You turn towards the veterans thing.
Yeah.
There's like a dead end block.
Okay.
That like you drive in and it's part of the projects that are behind it.
Oh, okay.
But this is just a different. It's a different part. You can't really.
You have to enter it differently.
Yeah, exactly, and they don't connect.
Yeah.
But I heard a story that there was a drug kingpin that lived at the end of that dead end block.
Yeah.
And everybody in those houses was part of his gang.
Oh, wow.
So if cops were going to arrest him,
he'd have to go through a lot of money.
Exactly. Yeah. They'd have to go through all the members, and it was like a real big problem because no one was trying to do anything about it at that time because he had.
Now, did you ever hear did you ever hear his name or if he got caught or anything?
No, I don't know his name. I just heard that there was a kingpin
around the time that you lived out there.
No. That was in the 90s. Like that was before I moved there. But
do you think anything like that still goes down?
I guarantee it. Yeah. There's a lot of drugs out there. Yeah, there's
definitely stuff like that.
There's definitely some bad areas out there with drugs.
I don't know if there's kingpins anymore. Though.
I don't think there's kingpins, no, but there are some gangs out there. That I know they got the Latin Kings out there and some other Spanish gangs out there. But
you live in a decent part of Hartford?
It's decent. A lot of prostitution where I'm at.
Really?
And a lot of drugs.
You just see it out in the open?
Just see it out in the open. I was actually...
Wow.
I'm going to tell you a funny story.
Wow.
So this guy who literally... I found, like... Okay, so I went down to the store. There's a 24-hour gas station where I live. It's the Sunoco near the CVS. And it's on Weathersfield Ave. And what happened is, I was walking back from the store because I got a soda or some shit like that. And I was walking back, and this dude pulls up in the car. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, big boy, hop in." I'm like, Oh! I was like, bro, I was dead,
that.
bro. I swear to God, this dude propositioned me, bro. And I found
big fella,
bro. Yes, it was a green Mazda. This dude was driving a green, like, old ass Mazda.
Oh my God!
And this dude was gay on the low, like
it was like that.
He was, because
I thought he was trying to pimp out some chick to you.
No,
That?
He was gay on the low, and the crazy part is that I saw his girlfriend or his wife or whatever in the car on the next day driving by, and I was like, oh shit, that's the car.
No way.
I swear to God, and one of the people I live with tried to wave her down to tell her.
Oh,
and like, yeah, bro, it was crazy, dude.
So,
I'll
share my little experience because I've had a similar experience like that recently.
Yeah.
A little more recently in my life.
Yeah.
And so it was like this. It was like oh, that got a little loud there. My bad, guys. But anyways, no. Okay, so I'm dropping my boy off near the McDonald's in Waterbury. We're over by the mall area.
Mm-hmm.
And he lived right behind the McDonald's on William Street at the time. And I drop him off, and sure enough, as soon as he runs up into his house, I see him, he's good. I'm about to pull off, and this girl just comes to my passenger side window.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, honey, I'm like, few months pregnant or something?" She said, "I'm a few months pregnant. I got leprosy or something." And yeah, she said she had a couple different things going on, and she's like, "I just need to get to the Walgreens." And I'm thinking to myself, like, the nearest Walgreens now, like, 10 minutes from here, 10, 15 minutes. Like, no, I'm not bringing you all the way across town through traffic and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and you have a disease that has been recorded since, like, from the biblical times or some shit? Like, wait, what? I looked her, I dead ass looked her in the eyes and was like, "I'm sorry, I got to do this," and I just went. I just pulled off. I just drove.
And let me explain something.
I'm not getting leprosy in tonight.
And I'm gonna tell you, if she had leprosy, she would be put into a, like, contagion ward.
Yeah.
That shit is so. That is
isolate her ass.
Dude, they would. It's so contagious that it can cause it's like a plague, man.
Yeah.
It kills people. It makes you go blind. All this other crazy shit.
Bro.
Like that, and like giant pimples, like white pus form on your face, like yeah. Like that's just crazy, man. I would not let that bitch in my car, man.
No.
Excuse my language, but
hell
no, dude. That is off limits.
Yeah. So some people come up to you in the city and just come up to you with some wild shit.
It's weird, man. Like. And the drugs are bad. Like you see these pimped out chicks, like they're yeah. But like honestly, the heroin and the fentanyl, all that shit is really bad in Connecticut, because honestly, our state is how they funnel that from New York to Boston. It's really bad in those areas, and especially on Cape Cod. There's a lot of people dying on Cape Cod. Like,
no way!
I swear to God,
I've not heard about that.
Yeah, dude. Like one of my uncles died from that shit up there. Like, he was given a bad batch, and
we actually lost my fiance's mother.
Okay, yeah.
Who was to be my mother-in-law.
Yeah,
and this is very serious, guys. Drugs are bad.
They are.
Plain point blank.
They destroy families.
They destroy so much. They destroy lives. They just stay away from them. There's no point, man. Like, I mean, hard drugs are no joke. Especially these days, man.
Yeah,
just don't mess with them.
Yeah.
Go to the dispensary or something.
Go to a dispensary.
If you need it that bad, just go catch a high over there or something, man.
Yeah, like.
Something harmless, man.
Eat some edibles. Come on. Those are good.
You want to order a pizza?
Yeah.
We never did.
We never did that. We got to order a pizza, man.
Yo, let's do it right. Let's do it right.
You got the number.
I got to do that, huh? One
shit,
moment.
man.
Let me just open a new window. I got your SoundCloud in one of those windows.
Yeah.
I want to keep that.
And let's. What kind of soda do you want?
Coke's good for me.
Coke's good. That works. Okay, I'm down. Heck yeah.
But yes, okay, guys, you're about to see it. Here and only here. Somebody orders a pizza during a podcast. You will not find this anywhere else. And you can even stay tuned for what kind of pizza we order.
Yeah.
I think this is Terryville Pizza right here, right? Yeah. This is the right one. All right. A small meatball and bacon.
That works.
We'll just split it.
Yeah, split it. Yeah, that works.
Hi, could I place an order for pickup? Could I have a small meatball bacon? All right, that'll do.
Oh, 2 liter.
Oh, and a 2-liter bottle of Coke. Perfect. That sounds great. Okay. Bye.
Nice.
All right, we're good.
All right, we're all set.
Yep. And yep. Now the pizza reveal has happened, guys. That's right. We ordered a small meatball bacon. Ka-chow. I don't really know what that is. Yeah. Comment small meatball bacon now, and I'll I don't really know. I'll send you V-Bucks or some shit. I don't know. Joking. Let me just make up some. You get an Apple iTunes card. All the stuff that you love.
Yeah.
Actually, I should just start a GoFundMe or like a. What is that other stuff?
No, that's actually smart.
You know, like I should just get up, do more stand-up, try and get a GoFundMe going because like I haven't even fully paid off the studio. You know. Yeah,
and honestly, if you put that out into the right crowd, put some music on the channel and set up because they have actually on one of the sites I use for making my music, it's in one of the links on the screen. It's called BandLab. They actually have a way you can receive money for your music.
Oh, no way.
Yes. People are. It depends.
DistroKid's pretty good too.
Oh, I haven't heard of them. Are they good?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They'll throw all your shit onto Spotify.
Okay, nice.
Pandora, iTunes.
Nice.
They'll get you your royalties and stuff if you're big enough. That is
Yeah.
The thing is you really need some attention and you really need to like have good cover art too that's not pixelated or anything. You have to, and they want something huge too, so you just have to like give them so much and then but if you do it, it works pretty good.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think they get you enough attention. So it's like it works, but it'll only work for certain people. Yeah. But
and so BandLab, you're able to create your own beats on there. They have
I've heard of BandLab.
Yeah, they have some they have different mixes you can do. You can record your voice as well. They have this thing called MIDI instruments. It's over 200 plus sounds. You can just combine them and do your thing. Yeah,
I should probably just get that on my phone.
Yeah, and then they got this thing also called Looper, which I would say Looper's easier. It's honestly because the MIDI instruments you gotta kind of be quick with your fingers and also record. So you know what I mean. So it's kind of difficult because you gotta like tap. It's kind of like one of those beat machines. You know what I mean? Those beat machines where you tap the buttons.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but they don't stay on.
Oh.
So you have to like figure
You have to
out,
actually like record it real quick. That's tough.
You have to record it and then you have to like tap all the stuff and make it sound good. You know
that can get tough on a phone screen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because phone screens can be glitchy. And you know what I mean? And it's kind of difficult. I think they need to maybe update that. That's just my opinion, and make it so you can keep one of those playing, you know what I mean, on that.
Yeah.
And but they have really good sounds. They have all these different mixes you can do. and it's really good. You know what I mean? They just need to update that a little bit more, and I think they got a real contender. I guarantee it beats out any other competition because it's all free. So you know, I think it's pretty good. You know,
that's all good and dandy, but let's get back to something that I know that you wanted to talk about in this episode. I think you wanted to share like a story or like what maybe like events that led up to where you are today, maybe. And I can tell there's a couple of critical points in there.
Yeah.
And we did talk a little bit about some of them, but if you want to just get right into that, because honestly, at that point, I won't even have to ask you questions.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know what's going on in the head of Tyler here. All right. This story you wanted to share.
So, you know, my life honestly has been pretty crap since the beginning. Like, there's been a lot of shit. Like, honestly, from a young age, you know, we struggled, you know what I mean? Because we bought that house, and it was... we could barely afford it. You know what I mean? We
been in that situation.
We literally spent all our money on it. It was $100,000 just for a trailer, a mobile home, a 3-bedroom house. You know what I mean? And that's expensive for a mobile home. You can get those for like $40,000 in certain cities.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
this is Connecticut. Welcome to Connecticut, everybody.
Welcome to New England, actually, because all of New England is expensive.
Oh my God,
it's terrible.
It's off the walls.
Like, yeah, but anyway, so basically, we kind of struggled, and my parents also fell into addiction. You know, there was constant drug use, and on top of it, you know, my parents weren't ready to be parents, so they were always partying.
Yeah, a lot of people from that time were in a very similar boat.
Yeah, you know.
I think maybe only up till now has America really started paying it a little more attention on, like, hey, maybe people should plan their parenthood. Is why Planned Parenthood got commercials all over the place now and is huge. Anyways, I'll let you get back to you.
Yeah,
I'm in the same boat where it's like my parents weren't exactly 100% ready to be parents yet.
Yeah, but for my parents, like, they honestly shouldn't have been parents. That's how bad it is.
That's like, okay. A lot of people go through that.
You know, yeah, but but yeah, so basically what happened is, from a young age, they were partying a lot, and there was this really kind of scumbaggy dude who, like, lived, he lived in another area, but he owned the garage, part of the garage to the, what is it called? He owned the garage area to the trailer park.
Oh.
And there was basically you know, he'd throw a lot of parties down there. This guy was a roofer. He owned his own company, but he was just a really scumbaggy dude.
Yeah, very sketchy, huh?
Yeah, not a very good dude. And basically,
to party like crazy.
He invited.
It seems like he's a business leech.
Exactly.
Off the community.
Exactly.
This is what it sounds like.
Yeah, and there was a lot of drugs at the parties and a lot of alcohol. And literally one time, what this dude did to me was he handcuffed me with real handcuffs to a metal pole while everyone danced around me, and I was stuck there for a good couple hours because he lost the key because he was drunk.
No.
Swear to God. And my mother came up and was freaking out. She was like, "Why the fuck did you do this?" At least she cared. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like she was drunk and dancing around too. No, she actually cared. Like, she was screaming at him. She's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Dad?" She was going in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I respect my mom for that. You know what I mean? My dad was kind of laughing because he was drunk off his ass. But you know what I mean? But my mom started screaming at him, and it was, you know, it was kind of a bad night. You know.
Yeah.
But basically, you know, that's just one of the stories where, like, that kind of took a dark turn, you know, and then there was a lot of abuse at the home,
Uh-huh.
a lot of anger issues with my mother and father fighting.
Yeah.
And there was one time he actually almost killed her. Like
Whoa.
it got that bad.
Oh.
He picked her up because my dad's a big dude. He's 6'4", muscular as hell.
Yeah.
He does tree work and he like exercises with the trees. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. My dad.
We don't got to get to it.
Yeah, but
it's gotten pretty rough.
Exactly,
Yeah.
So what he did was he literally strangled her and like picked her up off her like legs.
Oh jeez. Oh.
And was like lifting her in the air,
was-
like strangling her.
Oh.
And I grabbed the phone at like 4 or 5 years old, and I called 911, and he tried chasing after me.
Oh yeah.
And I had to
turn-
lock myself in the master bedroom.
Oh wow.
And it was just not a pleasant time, And
Yeah.
and after he went to jail, and basically my mom fell into drugs hard at that point because she went through a really abusive relationship.
It's
and
tough.
And was lost. And
Tough.
There were some points where my mom wasn't the nicest to me because she was on drugs, at that point, and she wasn't really all there, because of what happened. And I was living in the house, and if I grew up with slow development because of all the stuff that went on.
I hear that, yeah.
So basically my brain wasn't fully developed until I was like 19. That's when it fully developed, and now I'm actually really smart. Like
you're noticing a difference. Like you crossed a certain line.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
My IQ is like a 140. I had it professionally done, and they actually thought I had autism growing up because of how slow I was. You know what I mean? And but like honestly, I'm good at almost every subject. Now that I'm fully grown. You know what I mean? Like my brain is fully developed now, and
and you're on your own. It sounds.
I'm
like
on my
too.
own. Yeah, I live on my own. Yeah, so
yeah, a lot of guys your age aren't even on their own yet,
exactly. I'm 23, and most people my age are still living with their
stuck in
parents.
House.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, but like honestly, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah,
right?
it would be nice. But honestly, my family isn't there for me like that. Because
I can't really go back to my.
Exactly.
I can't do it either, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
gotta be in this mode now.
Basically, so back to my childhood. So after a while of that abuse going on and her sinking heavier and heavier into drugs, DCF got involved.
Yeah.
It's for those of you who are out of the state of Connecticut, I think it's called something else in every. It's called something. It's the child services, basically. It's the. I know in every other state it's called the same thing, but in Connecticut it's called something different. It's called DCF in Connecticut, but in every other state it's called DC or DS something. I forgot.
DCFU or some shit.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
So, anyways,
But yeah, so after a little bit of that, they got involved, and I was acting up because I wasn't getting the proper, attention that I deserved.
That's called neglect.
It was neglect, and so they basically kept putting me into the hospital, and because they thought I was just acting up for no reason because my mom was lying to DCF, and
that helps.
And so she was saying I was just acting up to act up, and they didn't even know she was on drugs at that point.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, DCF has probably been involved with like half of our viewers here. Even.
Yeah,
we've all been through it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I had to go through the gauntlet of DCF too.
Yeah, and but. I'm what you call a failed version of a DCF client because they never fully took me away.
Yeah.
So what happened was they basically threw me in hospitals. and then brought me back home, and then back to the hospital.
Yeah, you were going back and forth
Back
for a
and
little bit there.
forth. And then what happened was, after a while, my mom was like, I'm not going to take care of you anymore.
Oh.
And I was thrown into residentials, what they call, it's like a hospital, but you are actually able to leave the premises, but you only can do that.
That's like fend for yourself.
It's like, yeah, she basically said fend for yourself. She still visited me, but it wasn't the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she came to visit me on the weekends, and I would go home for the weekends, but it just wasn't the same. You know, it was like, every time I went back, my heart broke because I was away from my family. I could make one phone call a night, and that was it.
So do you have connection to your family now?
Me and my mom were at odds because of all that, and she acts like none of that actually happened, and you know, I feel like because she was on drugs the whole time up until maybe like 2 years ago, she finally quit. At least that's what she says. I don't know, but I could tell because she was living up in Cape Cod. And
you probably usually see a difference or something.
Yeah. She moved everywhere. She's been moving everywhere. She was living up in Cape Cod for a good couple of years and got married to a scumbag, and he was abusing her. And
oh, great! Here we go again.
Just more of that. Yeah, she was really addicted to those type of guys, and you know, and basically, she was on drugs heavy at this point. Like, you could tell she was super skinny. Like, and she's still skinny. She's a tiny woman, but she's like 5'3". You know what I mean? So she's tiny, you know, and but at this point she was really on drugs hard, and it just wasn't a pleasant time, you know, and basically we were arguing back and forth, and you know, it got to the point where it was just really negative. You know, it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah, I think there comes a point in a lot of people's lives where you get to that point where you're just like, I can't deal with it anymore. I can't really deal with this negativity anymore. I got to get to the next stage. I got to get past this somehow. You know, have to get around it somehow. And I've been through that point in my life too.
And the problem is, though, for me, love is important. Like, familial love is important.
Yeah.
So I never got that growing up. So I'm constantly looking for it from my parents. I still don't receive it.
I hear that, man.
You know what I mean? So it's really rough. Like, I literally last night.
That is tough.
Literally last night I cried. I really did. I bawled my eyes out. I was, you know, and you know, I've just been really depressed, you know.
Yeah.
And you know,
have you seen any doctors?
Yeah, you know,
did they prescribe or offer to prescribe you stuff?
Yeah, they have. You know,
are you on any prescriptions?
I'm on. Yeah, I am. You know, I am. But
you don't have to disclose.
No, I know. Yeah, but you
that's
know,
up to you.
yeah, I'm on some medications right now. They're trying to help me. You know.
Doctor offered me stuff for anxiety. I just said no thanks.
Yeah, you know.
I'm going to try and cope with it over time. And I know that I got my issues, but, you know I'm going to try to deal with it naturally. I don't know how much it'll help or hurt.
Yeah, you know.
We'll see. But, you know, everybody takes their own route, and you got to see what's good for you.
Exactly. And, you know, I go to therapy on the regular. I go twice a week.
That's good.
Because, honestly, my life just hasn't been easy. And,
yeah. I mean, shit. You know, you got to talk about it, get off your chest, and also it's part of the healing process, I believe.
Yeah, and I honestly,
and just to get some positivity.
Exactly,
going.
You know, and you know, honestly, hopefully we can start hanging out more. That would be cool.
Absolutely,
you know,
man.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that we've built a bit of a foundation, getting to know each other.
Exactly.
It took its time.
Yeah,
but we're both busy guys.
Exactly. You know.
Now. You hit me up and things happened to work. I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's get this going.
Oh, my ass is killing me, dude. Holy shit.
I kind of just end up seeing so many people now, honestly.
Yeah.
Shoot, a lot of people in Connecticut are going to probably know my face after a while.
Yeah.
I'm getting around a
Yeah,
little bit.
definitely,
So,
you know.
Getting around Connecticut a little
the
bit.
Screen turned off. I'm not
That's
sure.
fine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that, okay.
It's just
It's still
that.
recorded? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just making sure. But yeah, so, you know, And, you know, the problem is, you know, I had, you know, the problem that, you know, that really messed me up with like family is because I decided to take my anger out on my mom and I put it on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that you don't want to do that.
Exactly, and
that's exactly what you don't want to do.
And I did that multiple times.
We learn our lessons on that.
Exactly,
and
you know, and my family was, you know, like honestly, I became the outcast.
Yep, that's what'll happen.
Exactly, I became the elephant in the room. You know what I mean? I was the outcast because I spoke up about what my mother was doing.
Yep. If you guys watch my previous podcast episodes, Alex did the same shit too.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, and the family was like, they were bashing me on Facebook saying, why would you say this about your mother? That's not true. And they were just trying to pretend like that didn't happen.
Just put up walls.
They put up walls, and they just made it seem like I'm a liar and told everybody on Facebook he's a liar, don't believe him. And, you know, and even though the stuff really happened, but they just covered for her, you know, and it's just wrong. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
You know,
You want things to be right, and you're not sure if you're approaching it the best way, but at the same time, you're like, what do I do at this point?
Exactly, so, and it was because she was dodging it, and that's why I put it out on Facebook, because she was dodging the fact that this happened. She was like, no, it's not true. Either it was delusion, or because she was on drugs for so long, she lost a memory of doing all this. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I know she's been on drugs almost her whole life. She told me that she was doing crack at like 18 in high school and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, she told me that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And she was doing like cocaine from fucking the Escobar days and shit. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like,
my mom tries to play it off like she was perfectly goody two shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, maybe she was.
Same.
Maybe you were, Mom. But you know, at least Dad told us everything that he did, and I don't know. I guess Mom, according to Mom, she only had a sip of vodka once or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all weird.
You know,
weird time.
And you know, I've seen my mother. You know, she has basically relapsed so many times, and it literally in front of me, like, because she was alcoholic too.
Yep.
And a drug addict, so she was on both. You know. And literally, you know, she when she came up to Connecticut, some bad people that she used to hang out with, like when she back in her younger days, she stayed away from them for a while, but they invited her over. She started having a couple beers.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
one thing leads to another.
Exactly. And I was like, Mom,
you know where this is going.
I was like, you really are drinking a beer in front of me, like, and it wasn't just one beer; she had like 3 or 4.
Yeah, so you knew the land. The slope,
I knew what she was going to do, and me and my brother were verbally and physically upset. We were like, "Yo, we got to leave. We're not going to deal with this shit right now."
Yeah.
So I took my EBT card and I just took out, because I'm gonna teach y'all a trick that if you have what's called cash assistance on your EBT card, you can actually go to an ATM and take out that money.
No.
Swear to God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't talk about that.
Yeah. So that's a secret I have learned. You can actually go to an ATM and
cash assistance. Go hit up an ATM.
Yeah, exactly. I get about $140 in cash assistance because of my disabilities.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually able to take that out and use that for bills, whatever I want.
No
I can even, and I'm going to teach y'all something else. If you guys are gamers, you can actually, with that, you can actually buy Xbox gift cards through the, just swiping it. You don't even have to take the money out.
You know somebody's got a hustle going on.
Yeah.
Right? So some guy in some little apartment, like,
just
like in the project somewhere, like, Oh yeah, I got my 5 Xbox cards, and we go throwing a little deal on it.
Exactly.
Gone. He made instant money.
Yeah.
Bro.
So honestly, literally,
he buys a bundle of them.
Yeah. So
normal.
exactly. So
Dude, oh my god.
You know what? You know what I did actually this month? I bought $50 worth of gift cards for Xbox, and I put it towards 2K basketball.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you gave in.
I gave into it, man. I was like, I want to make my character better, but at the same time, they really messed up on that game. You were
balling out on there.
I like,
out.
Yeah, like honestly, on this game, I've spent about probably $500 to $600 on it, and I've just had the game for 3 months. And I'm gonna be honest, because I have one character in the 90s. I have and all the rest of my characters are like 89s and 86s.
If you want to give out your gamer tag, guys, hit up. What's your gamer tag?
My gamer tag is Spree X on X your face. It's an innuendo. It's kind of funny.
X on X your face.
Yeah. It's.
I remember your gamer tag now.
Yeah, so it's meant as like, I'm going to come on your face when I spree on you.
Yeah,
killing spree.
I forgot that was your.
Yeah. It's meant as a killing spree joke, but you know what I mean.
What did we used to play together on Xbox?
We used to play Apex.
Apex. Yep.
Apex.
That's when I downloaded it just to play it with you.
Yeah,
I don't think I played it with anybody else.
No, yeah, but and yeah, I got Modern Warfare 2, that new game that came out about a couple months back.
I just got that for the PlayStation. Not too bad.
You know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I don't really care for the multiplayer, honestly.
Yeah, the more
I feel like I got it for the campaign.
The campaign, you're right. But I'm honestly, what they need to do for that game is make it like one of the old Call of Duties where camping was illegal on multiplayer.
Yeah.
And it like if you were in one spot for like
30 seconds.
like 30 seconds, and you just stayed there, or in that one area, it will automatically spawn kill you.
Yeah,
it will kill you, and it counts towards your death ratio.
Yep.
And you have to respawn, and then basically it was a penalty because they didn't want campers. That was an older Call of Duty, though.
Oh no, I remember all that. Yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah, and basically they stopped doing that now for the past couple Call of Duties, and it's just been camping central, and it's just awful, dude. Those people are the worst gamers ever. Like, you got to hide in one spot and just keep pegging people. Well, like for me,
it's not a game.
It's not a it is a game, but
like, I'm gonna run around and see when I die.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And like for me, I play serious. You know what I mean? I stream. I have a mixer stream on Xbox.
Yep.
I have about I think 297 followers.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a pretty good follower fan base on there.
Dope.
Yeah, if you guys want to hit me up on there and check me out. I don't have a video camera for it, but I do have a mic, so you will hear me shout out to you guys and say what's up. And basically my stream is called Overlord Gaming 96.
Oh, I think I've seen you.
Yeah, and
Overlord Gaming 96. Yeah.
And my picture is of the Grim Reaper.
Dope.
Yeah. And basically, I have about almost 300 followers. And it's going good. I think if I get a camera, you know,
probably go better.
It would be even better. People would actually watch me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, because that's what helps step up your game, is having the camera and the streaming to YouTube.
Well, it's that visual connection.
It's that visual,
exactly.
You know, exactly.
Yeah, they want to like know who you are.
Exactly, and you know, other than that, though, you know, I think they just need to make Call of Duty with the spawn, the camping spawn killing. They need to make that come back, because honestly, the camping it's just been so terrible in this game that I've actually deleted the game off my system. I still own the game. I just don't play it anymore, honestly, because it's pissed me off so much.
Yeah.
Because my kill death ratio in past Call of Duties has been like 5 to 6 before I die. 5 to 6 kills before I die. This Call of Duty, honestly, it's below 1. So, and it's because there's campers, and literally on, dude, I would say Piccadilly is the worst map ever.
Yeah.
Because there's so many camping spots on there. They hide in the scaffolds. They hide in the store.
Oh, they just gave them a whole hide and seek place.
Oh, it's garbage, and it's a wide open map.
Yeah.
And then there's a glitch spot in the game where you can aim through the buses. Because there's like this alleyway with buses, and then there's like this little spot you can peek your gun through, and if somebody's camping in there, you can just spray them.
So basically, if you're a OG camper in this game, you know where to camp and where to spot people out in the open.
Exactly, yeah.
And you know where to just glitch and shoot
exactly, and there's it's just honestly it's gotten to the point where I just don't play it anymore. It's pissed me off. I'll be. This is honestly the worst Call of Duty multiplayer.
Guys, this is literally every single person I've heard talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah, it's the worst multiplayer experience I've ever dealt with, and that's saying something because 2K this year is also pretty terrible. And honestly,
the only person that had a slightly different review is my boss because he has a great rank. He is actually doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
but somebody who's doing well and has a great rank is not going to down talk the game.
Exactly. You know, I actually I have a friend on the video game who at one point he would literally be on the game so much that he pissed in bottles.
Oh no!
And that he was like ranked number 6 in the world, and I was like, "Are you kidding me, bro? You played it that much that you were ranked number 6, or something like that?" He's like number 6 or number 7, and his other friend that I play with too, he was number 8 or something like that, and I'm like, "Are you shitting me? Y'all really that
guys
good?
Are in the top 10 in
right?
the world?
In the world, like
get out of here,
like yeah.
What?
In that's been for the past couple Call of Duties, and I'm like, "Are you shitting me? You guys are in the top 10 every single year, every single time Call of Duty comes out. That's crazy, man." I'm nowhere near that good. I'm not even in the top 1,000.
No,
I'm not that good.
Holy cow!
But like, you know, my kill death ratio is not bad, but this Call of Duty, it's just terrible because there's so many campers, man. It's awful.
They're probably not ranked top in the world anymore.
No. But no, actually they were. He cut back on playing.
I meant just for Modern Warfare because.
Oh no! Still in Modern Warfare, he still was.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's how much he played. Like he was that good.
It's too much.
His reaction time was like snap of a finger good. It was like
so.
You know.
So what are you doing now? Like, what are your aspirations? What are your goals? And what kinds of things would you like to see happen? You know what I mean?
Well, currently I'm going through a certification course that's going to put me into a career for manufacturing, and they help you basically. They guide you along, and you get a certificate at the end saying you were able to work in this field.
Yeah.
And basically, it's not even a college course. It's completely free for people that are under the age of 24.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. So if you're in the Hartford area of Connecticut or East Hartford or Manchester, you're able to go to this program and contact them.
A lot of people don't realize what kind of like
benefits
are just out there waiting for them to take advantage of.
And good
thing you found that, man.
I could probably give some more information about it. If anyone wants to hit me up on my channel, I can give you guys more information. I'll give you a little bit of information right now. So if you guys are in Hartford and you go to the CT Works building,
I know all about that.
yeah. So that's where his main office is. The guy who runs that program, he's off to the side offices where all the computers are and stuff. That's where his office is.
Yep.
So basically, that is yeah. So that. So you have to be under age 24 to get the benefits, but it is they're looking for you to make a career out of manufacturing because it's a growing job right
industry.
Now. Industry, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Gotcha,
very
man.
big
Oh,
industry right now. And,
that's really good though. That
yeah,
they got that.
And well, I'm gonna stand up real quick. Dude, that shit's killing me, bro.
Oh, that's all right. If you want
but-
some pillows or different chairs.
Yeah. Do you mind if I get one?
Yeah. There's
Is there,
pillows right. Yep. Also, we got to go get that pizza.
Oh yeah, that's
right now
yeah,
actually. So if you want, and I was asking about like what you want to do and stuff, and I know you're getting into beats and music as well.
Yeah. So.
Would you like to just like toss one up while I go grab this pizza next door? You know.
Yeah, I'll come with you, but yeah, I'll if you want, I can put a beat on.
Yeah. No, you should just chill here.
Okay.
Because,
all right.
Honestly, we do need somebody to watch the podcast. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If you want to just pull it up right here.
Put it. Okay.
Yeah, like you can literally pull up any of your material.
Oh, right on
and
there.
Yeah, and you can play it, and it'll come right through the stream. So,
All right,
I'm gonna go grab this pizza while you pull something up real quick.
All right, yeah, I'll go to YouTube real quick.
So yeah, guys, Tyler's about to pull up one of his beats while I go grab pizza for us.
And my YouTube name, my
You might
YouTube.
want to need near the mic for this.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, this motherfucker just robbed me of my name. Oh man, I gotta change my name. Shit. Alright, hold up. So this is a dubstep beat that I created. I call it Savage Society. Also, basically you can find my YouTube channel. It's DJ Grimmer, but I found out somebody else has that name, so I'm gonna have to change my name apparently. But yeah, so gonna have to change my my DJ name. Found out somebody has my name, so I searched it. Yeah, somebody has my name. I was trying to be unique and everything, man. Yeah, dude, I wasn't expecting that, so I searched myself and I found out that, yeah, dude, somebody has my freaking name. I'm like, are you kidding me? So now I just gotta change it up, you know. I got a couple other names I can use. That was just one of them I was thinking of. I was thinking about using one called DJ Yeti.
DJ Yeti?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty sick.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that was pretty good. you know, and so they can hear the music, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you know, that's just one of my songs. You know, I create some other beats.
Well, let's just cool down a little bit before we dig into that.
Oh, did you get the soda? I'll go if you want.
Yeah.
I got the money on me. I got it. So.
All right. Dang it.
No, that's cool.
Well, I'm gonna grab us some plates. Yeah, if you want to just go grab the soda real quick.
Yeah,
you know where it is, right there, right?
It's right
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, I'm gonna see if I can pull up another one of your beats too while you go do that.
Yeah. Is there a way I can get through? I don't want to knock this over.
So, what's going on with this? Savage Society. Go to your, and I'm gonna subscribe to you real quick too.
Alright, cool. Yeah, definitely.
Boom, guys! Don't forget to go and subscribe to DJ Grimmer on here, and which is funny because somebody else has that name.
Yeah,
so you can
so
switch up the name of your YouTube channel though, right?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. So if you all right, so there's gonna be my profile picture is oh.
Your profile picture is what?
My profile picture, if you're gonna be looking for my channel, it's basically me look kind of like an animation sticking up a middle finger. So just if you see
if you guys want to see what that looks like, that way you can find it real quick. It's gonna look like this. Oopsies, not like that. It's just my freaking my mouse pad wasn't big enough. Now I'm gonna use the mouse instead of the mouse pad. So it's gonna look like this, guys.
Yeah, that's it right there. And
yeah, you're gonna look for that.
Please subscribe and follow and like my music. It'd be very much appreciated. And right now, I'm gonna go grab this soda so we can have a good time and eat some pizza and drink some soda.
Yeah, I'm gonna play another one of your beats real quick while I grab plates for us.
All right.
And we're gonna play another beat for you real quick of Tyler's stuff while we take 2 seconds to just grab a couple things and bring them back here. And we'll move the camera. Yeah, you're gonna come out this way and go left. Yep. Alright. So this is Tyler's track called Smoking a Token. Alright, so we got some plates. Pizza's going right here. A couple plates.
A lot of cheese.
Yep. Profile says she loves
Причин и сегодня.
No.
a lot of cheese.
Yep. Profile says she loves cheese.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna do one more of Tyler's tracks here. He's just grabbing the soda from next this place. I live near a pizza place, so yeah. It's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. That's all I got.
No, that's cool. Oh, yeah, dude, that seat was killing me, man. I needed a pillow.
Sorry.
Well, no, that's cool, dude. No, it's just because I weigh a lot, man. So just like the pressure, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Whew. Just the amount of force.
Tactics, play it now for free. You know League of Legends, right? Well, it's nothing like that. I mean, sure, it's got the same characters, but like, shut up. Teamfight Tactics is a totally different game mode. It's an auto battler. Just draft champions from a random selection. Get 3 of the same, and they merge together and level up. Then place them on the field, where they'll automatically fight. Reflexes don't matter.
Had like
It's
pizza
all
and soda,
strategy.
right?
Terrible. Don't hold you back. Unless there are other
That's
reasons.
awesome,
then,
dude.
Uh-oh. Build your team to create
here's the
synergy.
cap.
Then combine items
Put
and
that on.
complete your tactical
There we go.
genius.
Yeah, there we go.
But don't worry, it's all
I'm
very
gonna
relaxed,
dig into
less
my
competitive,
pizza in a
and
minute.
free
Just
for
gonna
all. So no
let's
one
finish
will call you
the
a Google
talking,
brain.
you know.
Look, it's got cute little
Yeah.
legends too. Who's a
when
good
did you
boy with
start
6
making
variants and 3 tiers of customizable skins? You are, yes, you
about
are.
4
But
years
hey,
ago, I
get it.
started.
You've got school or
And
job, existential
then
despair, probably. But none
One of my
that
neighbors
matters, because this is
kind
an ad for
of tricked
Teamfight
me into
Tactics.
giving away
So
my
play it
laptop
maybe.
for a garbage game system.
Oh, wow.
He told me it was something expensive. I was like, all right, you know, at the time I was naive. And I didn't know what was actually worth.
Dollars in 7 years.
And I
That's
gave
what
away my
Jordan
laptop
Belfort
for
brought
it,
You may have
and the
seen
shit
him
was
before.
broken.
He's the guy
And I'm
who made
like,
the
I
movie
tried to
about
get
the
it
Wolf
back.
of
I'm like,
Wall
yo,
Street.
you just
Now,
sold
as
me
you
a
probably
broken
know,
fucking
he made
game
most of that money
system.
through penny stock pump and dump
You know, give me
schemes,
my fucking
which are
laptop back. And
basically
and honestly, he could he could have gotten jail time because honestly, I just didn't. Yeah. I didn't feel like. Oh yeah. I didn't.
Then as these people start buying up the shares,
Yeah,
the
I
price
never
of the
really
stock
felt comfortable
rises.
with the
And while
police
that is
calling
happening,
them.
the guys who previously held the stock
You know,
are dumping,
so
and as
I
people-
just-
they sell their shares at pumped up prices, thanks to all the buying activity.
Exactly,
generated by
and
their own promotion.
and on top
What
of
happens?
it,
The stock then tanks, and this is the dump.
and on
People
top of
selling make a
it,
ton
yeah,
of
he
money
stole my
on their
laptop.
stock,
This is
and
when I was
the
in
new buyers
Willimantic.
get screwed. Now, this concept fascinated me.
He
back
stole
in
my
the late
laptop
1990s,
basically,
because I found
and
out about this
then
way before the
changed,
Wolf of
and then
Wall Street
put
movie
added
even came
parts
out.
onto it to
And
make
I
it
wanted
look
to see
different.
if there was a way to make money on these
Yeah,
schemes
like he
and
did
get
me dirty. He
rich,
put like
you know,
this
like
yellow
the legal
casing
way.
on
So
it,
I locked myself
and
in
and
my
and,
room,
and
I
you
got
know.
to work.
This
Studying,
dude was just a
researching,
kind of
consuming
low
information,
life
and in my
scumbag.
research,
You know what I
I
mean?
found
He
something
took
fascinating.
advantage. He tried to
These
get close to
schemes
me and then
still
took
happen
advantage of
all the
me.
time. Maybe not with the
You
Wolf of Wall
know,
Street, but many
and
Wolves of
then
Wall Street. And even now, as you're watching this, it's happening.
you know,
I
and
found
my
that
mom was
guys who
actually
know
thinking
how to
about
spot
suing
them
him
before
because
they
he took
happen,
advantage of
right?
somebody
You know
with
how to spot
autism.
them.
You know what I
You
mean?
can
So
legally
because
and make
yeah,
money on
you
the
know,
pump
so
and on
he
the dump.
really
You know
could
what I mean?
have
Like, quit your job type of
gotten
thing.
arrested
But I'm
for
not
that.
talking
You
about,
know what I
like,
mean?
what
That's a
Jordan Belfort
crime.
did, okay? I
You
wanna
just
be
took
very clear.
advantage of
He
somebody
was
that
part
has
of the scheme. He was a
autism
promoter, he
and
was a
scammed
fraud.
him out of a
Obviously, don't do
$300
that.
laptop.
Instead, what I'm talking about
You
is
know what I mean?
watching
And that's what I
guys
was
like
creating my
Belfort and
beats on.
other
I don't know why I
promoters
sold
and
that.
watching
Was
the
so
penny stock
stupid. Yeah.
companies closely.
And then
Because
he
if you know what to
deleted
look
everything
for,
on my
you'll
laptop,
really be
all
able
my
to see the
accounts,
scheme coming, and
everything.
you know how it ends. You'll be
Yes,
able to
dude.
spot the
And I
dump
lost all
before
my
it
beats that I
happens. And
created.
you'll start recognizing recurring
Yes.
patterns. That is what has made
And
me rich.
they
It's these
were some
patterns
of the best
that
I've
tell
ever
you
done.
when something big is about to happen.
So
Like,
you
for
didn't think
example, a penny stock
you
pump
didn't put that much
and if you
value
see
into
it
them at
coming,
the time.
Exactly, but
how to
now
build
you're
it
older,
way
you're
up,
like,
I'm like,
and you
oh
can even
shit, those
profit
were
on
really
your way
good.
down. This is
Exactly,
what I found out when I was
exactly.
still a teenager back in the
And,
1990s, and now I've been
you
doing
know,
this for 20 plus years. It's taken me.
Yeah,
a
he was
long
just a
time to
scam
perfect
artist.
this,
You
but
know
I'm
what I
proud to
mean?
teach
And
it because
he was
when I
using
did
this
perfect it, the
like.
results speak
He
for
had this
themselves.
like
I made
Bible
over
study that he
$100,000
called
senior
it, but
year
I
of
think
high
it was
school.
kind of like
I
a
made
cult
nearly $2
thing he
million
had going.
before I graduated college.
Yeah,
And
dude.
now,
Like
as
you
I'm
see,
making this
like
video, I've made over
he
$5
honestly,
million.
That's some crazy.
Now I have
I
friends
have,
who are
bro. This
making
is in
millions.
Willimantic
Understand, I'm not
on
special. I'm not a
Ivanhill
super genius. I'm not a
Street or
financial
whatever,
wizard. None of my
and
millionaire students are geniuses.
right next to
I'm
the
just a
technical
regular
high school,
guy
this
from a
dude,
small town in Connecticut,
he
and I've learned these
he
patterns, and I've
basically
utilized them to make a great
right next to
living.
Wyndham Tech.
Be
Yeah,
honest with
yeah,
you. That's
Wyndham
the cool
Tech.
thing. You can do this. You can do this
and
from
so what
home. You can do
happened
this from
is,
your laptop. You can travel the world like I do. And you don't need to be on
he
Wall
had
Street
this
or have
like
a ton of money
he had like
to
4 or
start.
5
You need a lot of
people.
financial training.
They'd go
Guys
and
like
do like
Dominic
this
started
Bible
following
study
him.
and
He's
have
23 years
like
old, and he's
they
made
do
over
these
$100,000.
weird
Same with
like
Jack Kellogg. He's up
rituals
over
and eat
$100,000
weird
too.
food,
Or
and
check
I'm
out
like,
my
what the
top student,
fuck?
for
Like,
example, Tim
and he'd
Green.
show me
He began with
pictures, and
only
I'm like,
$1,500
oh,
to his
okay.
name. Now
You know
he's
what I
made
mean?
a
Like
little over $8
apparent, it was just
million
really
trading these
weird. You
predictable
know what I mean? He was doing
Now,
weird
that's
stuff,
excessive.
and
Not everyone's going to do
you
that. I wanna
know,
show
it
you
just didn't
examples.
seem normal.
These are
You
just
know what I
a few of
mean?
my students, and I have thousands of students. The ones who focus on these
And
patterns
yeah,
make
oh, and
5, 6,
I'll tell you a
some
funny story he told
seven-figure
me,
livings with
because he
these
used to
penny
fix
stocks.
people's
Now,
computers
you know,
for him.
With this, you don't need a lot
So
of money
what
to get
he
started.
did
You don't
was,
need to read a ton of financial manuals, and you don't need a Wall
apparently
Street
he
stockbroker
fixed this
telling you what
this
to do.
couple's
The cool
computer
part
that
about
lived
this
in
is that it's
Willimantic.
just you can work from
That
anywhere. You don't have to put up with
they
a boss that
were
you
into
hate.
some
There are
really
no clients,
freaky
no
sex
sales,
shit.
no websites, no special financial training. You don't
Where apparently they would they
Sorry
would,
about that. I just realized ads were running in the background while we were trying to talk, but
Yeah.
it's okay. Your mic is definitely louder than
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I turned that off.
Yeah, and basically they were into some weird freaky sex shit. Apparently there's this couple in Willimantic that shits on each other.
Oh, Jesus.
During sex. They live close to Ivanhill Street on one of the streets nearby, and they're a very freaky couple. They have pictures all over their laptop of them like they put tinfoil on each other and then shit on top of each other.
Tinfoil?
On tinfoil, yeah. And they bait and they like rub
And he
each
showed
other.
you pictures of all this?
He didn't show me pictures of it, no. But he told me.
You're like sitting there like,
No.
whoa!
No. If I would have seen some shit like that, I would have ran out the room screaming, dude.
Oh, hell
I'm like, fuck that, bro. Yo, but he was just telling me stories of it. I was like, yo, why would I would have put their secret out there, man. I would have blasted that shit all over social media.
Right? What the fuck?
I would have been like, yo, that is one freaky fucking couple, dude. Yo, I would embarrass the fuck out of them, yo. Like that is some disgusting shit, though. Like you actually handed over your computer with those images on it, so because you had viruses. Like, nah, that's questionable, man. I would not be like, oh god, bro, that's
So
that's not normal.
You gonna continue making beats and all that?
Yeah. I'm using my phone right now. I currently do have a laptop, but watching too much porn fucked it up.
Oh,
So
dang it!
Dang it!
Gee,
But
dang it.
you know,
porn.
that's how it is. You know,
That's how life goes.
that's how life goes. You know. So I'm gonna get it fixed soon, though. You know. Yeah. So.
But dang, man. So
But,
I'm gonna link everybody to Tyler's stuff in the description, so that way I also have links posted right here in the video footage. But yeah, we're coming pretty close to a wrap up here. Was there anything else you wanted to cover, by the way? Like, is there anything you wanted to either tell people or what? Or is there any part of your story that we're missing here?
Just that, I stayed in programs kind of my whole life. I'm still technically in one right now, but
Yeah.
But I live in my own apartment. It's just, I have to, I just.
There's a lot of I'm sure that it's complicated.
It is,
but at the same time, it's like, look, man, you're doing it, and you're gonna make it, and you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Like, this is what it's like to be us average guys.
Exactly. Average Joes.
And we're still here living. You know, and I would like to get together a little bit more.
Definitely.
I'm gonna try and not spill my stuff.
Oh yeah,
here.
same.
Awesome.
But yeah,
we got the camera slid way forward too.
Oh yeah. You can't even see my face.
We can.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We can.
But I was gonna say, I have a message for people. Stay away from drugs. It destroys families. It destroys your life. If you're depressed, just get out of the house, even though you don't want to. Just go do something that you're not gonna. Don't sit in your room or in your apartment and regret life, because that's what I did for 2 years, and I was not working at the time, so now it's hard for me to get a job. So whoever, if you're suffering from depression, don't let it get to you. Ignore the people that are hating on you, and just do what you got to do to succeed.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Make that reach, guys.
If you got a dream, put all your effort into achieving that, because that's what matters. Achieving your dreams is what matters.
Yeah.
And that is from the honest heart. I'm.
And even if you don't make it, I mean, at least you pursued your something you like.
Your passion, exactly. And that's if it doesn't matter what you put your passion into, but just make sure it's something good and good for your family, and just keep it real. Don't lie to your family. Be honest with them. If you're suffering from depression, speak up. Let your family know.
I hear that, man. Yeah,
definitely. Because they will. If you got a good family, they will be there for you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Just you got to speak up, and let people know you're suffering, because it's a serious thing,
Definitely. Well, you got to find the right people too.
Exactly. You have to find the right people, and the only way to find the right people is to get out of the house and go meet people.
Yep.
And going out of the house and traveling and doing stuff like that, that will eliminate your depression already by just getting out of the house and being in the sunlight and doing, fun stuff,
Yeah, absolutely.
That will eliminate your depression immediately.
It helps a lot. There's a lot that goes into that, yeah.
Exactly.
Physically, mentally.
Exactly. But, just stay away from drugs and be honest if you're depressed. Talk to your family, talk to a therapist,
Yep.
Try and get help, that's all that matters, and same if you're on drugs, just I know it's a hard thing, but check yourself into rehab. It's something.
Do whatever
it was
it
something
takes
that
to
will
just
save
get
your.
away
It was
from
something
that,
that will
man.
save your life.
Yeah, for real.
So
It's a big one.
if you're smoking weed, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's nothing.
Never seen anybody ruin their whole life.
Exactly.
on weed.
On weed, no. Yeah. Well, honestly, all that really does is make you hungry.
Yeah.
So and
Yeah.
laugh a lot. You know what I mean? So that's about it.
But
Eat some edibles. Those are real fun to
those
eat.
work. Yeah.
Just
A lot of dispensaries up here in New England now.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, yep. If you go to Maine's got them. Boston's got them. I mean, Massachusetts got them. I think Vermont has them now too.
Yeah.
Yes, I think in Vermont it's legal. I could be wrong. I don't know, but we got a lot of dispensaries up here. All you gotta really do is
Go show me your ID, I think.
all you have to do is have a state ID. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
where you're from. It can even be a Connecticut state ID. It just has
Yeah.
to be.
You don't need a doctor's card in
You
a state
don't
like
need
Mass where
nothing.
it's recreational.
It's-
Connecticut's, you're going to need a card, but...
But soon they're trying to make it legal in Connecticut. It's
recreational here, too?
recreational. Yeah, they're pushing for it. It's coming soon.
Because that'll turn the tides on like the scales for
The drugs,
the money.
and the drugs too.
Yeah, the
because if weed is legal, they won't be trying to go for
There'll be a lot of benefits. It'll be good for our economy and good for our state.
Exactly.
The people. So.
And on top of it, there would be less other drug use because that would be legal and they wouldn't have to be going to the drug dealer. They could just walk up to the dispensary and be like, "Hey, I'm buying this," and that's all they'd have to do.
I need that.
Exactly. It would definitely help. And
After all the shit guys like us have seen.
yeah,
Dude.
exactly. It's not pleasant, but yeah, just stay away from drugs and be honest about your feelings. It'll help you in the long run.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for the positivity.
All right, definitely.
Thanks for coming on, brother.
Definitely.
Really appreciate
All
you.
right.
Guys, you heard the man. Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, guys.
We'll catch y'all later.